You're sitting in a crowded room, and suddenly you feel it. Someone is staring at you. You look up, and you're right. Their eyes are locked onto you. But here's the strange part. You felt it before you even saw it. You weren't even looking in their direction. So how did you know? Somehow, your brain detected a pair of eyes pointed at you without using your eyes at all. It feels almost supernatural, like a hidden sixth sense. And it happens to everyone, across a room, on a bus, even through a window. So what is really going on? Can you actually feel someone watching you? The answer is one of the strangest things about your own brain. First, your eyes see far more than you think. Your vision isn't a narrow tunnel. It stretches almost 200 degrees to the sides. Most of that edge vision is blurry. You don't consciously notice it, but your brain notices. It constantly scans those blurry edges for one thing above all: faces. And not just faces, eyes. Specifically, eyes pointed straight at you. Deep in your brain, there's a region built for exactly this job. It's called the superior temporal sulcus, and it holds neurons that fire only when a gaze is aimed right at you. Eyes looking away? Quiet. Eyes locking onto you? They light up like an alarm. You don't decide to notice. It happens automatically, below your awareness. And humans are weirdly easy to catch staring. Look at an animal's eyes. They're almost all dark. Now look at a human eye. We have huge white areas around the colored center. That white, the sclera, makes it incredibly obvious which way you're looking. We show far more white in our eyes than almost any other animal, an idea scientists call the cooperative eye hypothesis. We evolved to broadcast our gaze and to read everyone else's. So when someone stares, their eyes practically announce it. Your edge vision catches it, your gaze detector fires, and you get a feeling, not a thought, a feeling, a gut sense that something has shifted. That's the being watched sensation, your brain alerting you before your conscious mind catches up. But your brain doesn't stop at just noticing, it reacts. The instant a gaze locks onto you, a tiny alarm center deep in your brain lights up, the amygdala. It's the same part that handles fear, and direct eye contact switches it on. Your heart beats a little faster, your skin reacts, your body quietly braces. That's why a stranger's stare can feel almost physical, like pressure. And this starts shockingly early in life. Newborn babies, just days old, already prefer faces that are looking directly at them. Before they can speak, before they understand anything, they lock onto eyes. We are born hunting for a gaze. It's that deep. Eye contact is so powerful, it can feel intense to hold for more than a few seconds. Stare into someone's eyes too long, and it becomes uncomfortable or strangely intimate. That's why a staring contest feels like a tiny battle. Two brains, both screaming that something important is happening, neither wanting to back down. Your whole nervous system treats a pair of eyes as one of the most important things in the world. And here's where it gets even stranger. You don't even need a real person. Your brain reacts to eyes that aren't even alive. Ever notice how a painting's eyes seem to follow you across the room? That's the Mona Lisa effect. The flat eyes point everywhere at once, so they never look away. Your gaze detector fires anyway. It can't tell that it's only paint. Scientists even tested this with a simple poster of eyes on a wall. In several studies, when fake eyes were watching, people littered less and behaved more honestly. Just the feeling of being watched changed how they behaved. And nature figured this out long before we did. Butterflies and moths have giant eye shapes on their wings to scare off predators. A fake pair of eyes can frighten an animal that has never even seen a face. Eyes are one of the oldest, most powerful signals on Earth. But wait, what about when someone is right behind you, or far away, or completely out of sight, and you still turn, and they're staring? This is where it gets controversial. Most scientists say this version is mostly a trick of the mind. Here's how it works. Sometimes you just turn around for no reason at all. If someone happens to be looking, you lock eyes, and your stare makes them keep looking. Now it feels like you sense them, but really, you made it happen. And you remember every single time you were right, and forget the hundreds of times you turned and nobody was there at all. Your brain keeps the hits and quietly deletes the misses. It's called confirmation bias. Still, One scientist refused to let it go. Rupert Sheldrake ran experiments where people guessed if they were being stared at from behind. He claimed they guessed right slightly more often than chance. But other scientists couldn't reliably repeat it, so mainstream science stays skeptical. The honest answer? The behind your back version is probably not real, but the in view version absolutely is. And there's a reason your brain takes all of this so seriously. For your ancestors, a pair of eyes locked onto you could mean one thing: a predator, or a rival ready to attack. The humans who instantly sensed a stare survived. The ones who didn't became prey. So this feeling is ancient, a survival alarm wired into you over millions of years, which is why even today, a stranger's glance on a train can make your whole body tense. It's why you can feel a camera on you, and why being filmed makes you freeze up. Your ancient alarm can't tell the difference between a lion, a rival, and a lens. So no, you don't have a magic sixth sense. You have something almost cooler, a silent, automatic system scanning the world for eyes every second you're awake. If this made you see your own mind a little differently, subscribe. Every week we explore the hidden questions about being human that you never think to ask. And next time you feel those eyes on you, you'll know exactly what's happening.